Okay, here it is.
The Mexican Britiany show.
Oh, we're going a new way with it.
The Britiany show.
Tell her why you're saying that.
Oh, just our Jeep has like text-to-speech and text message.
Yeah.
So when you're texting, you're always like, it's a new text message from Britiany Wines.
Yeah, it comes out Britiany, a lot of
Britiany.
Yeah.
Britiany.
If you want, take it off and you can just hold it. You just got to keep it kind of closer or have it near you. You'll be fine. You're loud enough. There, just leave it there. All right. Well, we just came up with this. Well, this we had planned. This is the part 2 of the fall treats. We called it the pumpkin spice preview last time, but we actually have stretched. There's pumpkin, but we've stretched a little bit. This one is a little sus for Max. The pumpkin
it's the
seeds.
imposter.
Yeah, this is the imposter. He saw that when I slid that one in. We've got a couple different drinks to try, so that'll be good. And today, since it is opening day of the NFL season, I am going to ask my good friend Max more questions about football. I understand what football is. I've got some basic idea on how football works, but no one really ever has the patience to explain it to me. So that's what we're going to do. But why don't we start out with a taste test first?
Of what?
You pick it. Dealer's choice.
It's so far over. Is there
Which one? Here, we'll pass it out. Now that it's all displayed, we can mess the display up. Here's what we got. Now that they can see it here. All right. Let's just throw this on out here. Let's just talk about it. Mystery drinks.
Let's do a sandwich cookie first.
Sandwich cookie? Okay. He is talking about these. And as usual, that's a good idea.
Yes, we have our substitute Big Daddy on.
Oh my gosh, we need to go and pick one out. Do you know something else, Max? What am I doing? I need to put some on. I'm losing my mind. Something we need to do, because they've got a lot of really cool stuff in there. We need to do an episode at the Dollar Tree. Like going through their Halloween stuff, maybe go on a Halloween shopping spree. Because we should do a haunted episode of this.
Are you guys doing a haunted house at Fallbrook Braces?
Well, it's funny you bring that up. We're actually talking about, we've got some ideas. So yes, it may not be in that room, but this time it could be real big. So we'll just leave it at that. I'm not giving you any details because we have not gotten the go ahead on it. So can't even talk about it.
Okay.
But things are in the works. Okay. This is a pumpkin sandwich cookie. We're going to give these a go. All right. Cheers, friend. Oh, those are good. Well, since we know what this is, because I'm going to need, unless you want to drink yours, but you can save that. And we can crack these two so we're drinking the same ones. And we can make it if it's okay with you. If that wasn't the camera, I was asking his mom. So we can make a comparison on what we like better, wild cherry Pepsi, or
That was an idea, but I didn't really care for it.
What's that, wild cherry?
No. Tasting Pepsi and Coke side by side.
No, that's fine. Well, but what I'm saying is, okay, let's do that then. Okay. Give me this back. You can take yours home. I'll take mine home. I'm gotta have a beverage to go with. This is Phantom Mystery. If my teeth turn black, oh well. Maybe grape.
I thought that at first too.
That's kind of a grapey. What do you think about these though, Max? I mean, I didn't finish eating mine. What do you think of yours?
Are good.
What are we giving it?
A 9.9 out of 10.
9 out of 10?
I feel like there's something that could beat it.
Okay, these?
No.
Yeah?
And maybe those donuts.
Donuts could be good. Yeah, because if you remember in our last episode, it was those apple spice cake, whatever those were. Those were amazing. I took those to work the next day and ate those, by the way.
What apple spice cake?
Whatever those apple donuts were last week. Do you remember?
Oh, yes.
Those were delicious.
They slide.
Yeah.
That's your error.
Yes, I'm in my slater.
So, speaking of which,
okay,
I gotta ask because I don't know, when is the concert that you're going to?
I'm not going to a concert. I'm just going to the movie on October 14th.
On October 4th. Well, no, the reason I'm asking is there have been a lot of people who are big Swifties, such as yourself, and are interested, and we're asking about that. So he's going to watch. Is it a live broadcast of it? Well, it's a replay of what's it called? Taylor Swift's Eras.
Yeah. The weather is in its full era today.
It is.
It's just like.
That's pretty good. It is. It's a little weird. All right, what are we trying next?
Cornbread muffins.
Okay.
Where do you get this from?
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree.
Mm-hmm.
What are all the popcorn balls?
Where I got all the stuff I brought, I got from Dollar Tree.
Actually, that's cool. Pretty heavy donuts.
Yeah. That's kind of a tough one. It might be hard with your giant man paws. Smell it. Smells a little funny. I don't know how I feel about the smell. Is your sniffer sniffing? All right, let's go. That's not bad. I don't know. About a 7.5, 8. This would be good with supper. I go nice along with the with the side of chicken tenders.
Yeah, good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now it tastes buttery. The more at first it tasted kind of like spicy, which I was a little concerned. It was like I didn't realize there was spice. Boy, you just savored every bite of that. What do you think?
It's like a 6 out of 10. It's okay though.
The way that you were eating that ever so delicately, I was like, what's happening? Oh gosh. Oh, here's our plates your mom brought. Okay. All right, let's take a break from snacking for a minute. Let's talk the NFL. Who is your team of choice? When it hits NFL season, who are you rooting for?
I'm rooting for the Colts not to be Garbo this year.
Are you a Colts fan then?
I get it. It's on my bandwagon. Like,
You're a bit of a bandwagon.
Reality, I'm a bandwagon.
You know what, Max? That's pretty commendable for you to say that. Go Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're rooting for the Colts because of the hometown team, so you don't want them to be garbage, but when it comes down to it, you're a Bills fan, right?
Yeah.
Does your pops watch football? Your dad?
Yeah.
Who's he a fan of? Is he a Bills fan?
We're all fans of the Colts.
Is he more Colts fan, maybe? Yeah. Have you ever been to a football game?
Yeah.
What do you think of
We're
it?
sitting in the nosebleeds, so it's not really a football game.
Oh my gosh, do you know how expensive those tickets are? They're silly expensive. Super expensive.
Oh, we're going to the kickoff concert tomorrow. We might go to the kickoff concert. Blah, stuff's going on in real life.
Downtown? Do you like to go in downtown, Indy? You like to go down there?
Kind of.
There's a lot of neat stuff to see. Okay, so in football, let me ask this question. When the game starts, it's called the kickoff, right?
Yes.
Are there kickoffs every time the ball needs to be kicked, or is that they just call it like the kickoff the first time?
No.
Okay.
Actually, so you'll have a kickoff.
Okay.
And then if a team does not complete the 10-yard gap and it comes to be 4th down, they'll have an option to punt or kick a field goal.
Okay.
And punt is basically, so the kicker or a punter, designated player, will kick the ball over, and then the other team will start running with it.
Okay.
And then the game will go on commercial.
I gotcha. Okay. And there's 4 downs, and you have 10 yards to get a down, right?
Yeah.
Is that correct? Okay.
Unless there's a flag.
Unless there's a flag, and then they decide what's going to happen. And you're not, okay. And if you grab them like this and yank them down by this part, isn't that called the horse collar? You can't do that?
I actually don't know that.
You don't know that?
I don't know the whole thing. I know more on like
the plays and the way the game goes?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's called a horse collar if they snatch them by the football equipment and yank them down. You're not supposed to do that.
Aren't they smart?
Mm-hmm. Or yeah.
That's a bad one.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Hey, did you go to a hockey match? Not too long ago, is that right? Did you guys go see hockey? What'd you think about that? I meant to ask you that.
Okay.
Why do you say okay?
It was fine.
Yeah, Jeff.
That was so long ago. It was like half a year.
Yeah. I couldn't remember. My goodness. Let's see. What else about football? So, when you're watching football at home, do you faithfully watch every Sunday? Don't use your teeth to open up things, people.
Dad says to talk about the kickoff concert tomorrow.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's good. Go ahead. Let's jump
so
on
that
it.
means we're going, right?
Looks like it's
Well, you
I
better.
still want to get my goddamn vampires. I know, PG-13, but
Yeah, I was like, wow, is a 7th grade throwing language around?
I don't know. I'm in that era right now.
Mm-hmm. He's getting ready to be a teenager,
I'm getting
everybody.
ready to listen to that new creepy.
So what's the word about the kickoff concert?
It's just a bunch of bands that you'd hear on 94.7 playing a concert tomorrow night.
Is your dad playing?
No. Like a bunch of bands you'd hear on 94.7.
Do you know what I did once your mom and I, or once I figured out whatever snafu was going on with your mom and I being friends on Facebook, then, once we became friends on Facebook, you know what I spent like 20 minutes doing?
Huh.
Going down the Gamroth rabbit hole and just scrolling through all these pictures. And then I realized, like, I forgot how cute you were when you were little, how curly your hair was.
That was such an embarrassment. My last Dance Summer Base, you and Crystal Gum were sitting there, just going through.
And we didn't even see all of them. Now that I'm friends, I could see it. But I discovered that your dad is a bass player. That's pretty cool.
You want to go out to the Freebird Fest on September 30th?
Well, no, actually, when they're going to the Freebird Fest, I think somebody else might do something with you.
Like who?
Me?
Where at?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. That's at the end of the month. We'll see. Yeah, see, I just dropped that on you real quick.
Freebird. Well,
Freebird! Light your lighters, Freebird!
the same song.
Okay, so let's talk about, what's going on at this concert, this kickoff thing? Do you have any idea who the bands are?
John Mellencamp, I'm pretty sure.
Is
I don't
he
know
really?
if anybody else. If there's like a magic thing on a con.
You know who John Cougar Mellencamp is?
No.
You've probably heard, knowing your parents. I bet you probably
But I
heard
sure
some
know
of
who
his songs.
Cardi B is.
So what is Dad most excited
Or
to
Ice
see?
Spice.
What's your dad most excited for?
Or Drake.
What's gonna be there that he
Guitar collection.
Jim Irsay's guitar collection?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Not that Barbie World song that I know we all love.
Mhm.
You never heard Summer Bass, the Barbie World song?
Mhm.
It's awesome.
Oh my gosh, Max, you're so naughty. What do we eat now, Henri one? Let me open this up too.
But I want to do the kind.
You do?
Kindness.
Okay.
So thanks. You're welcome.
Max is living his best life right now. He's having fun.
Yeah.
He's in his preteen. Do you need help?
I still almost have. I have like all 8 but 2 classes in the grade books still to stay.
What are the other grades? You got it?
I have like I have 100. I have 100 still.
That's cool.
And then I'm gonna have 2 too.
Wow, the texture of this is weird. Like it's fluffy. What flavor is that? Cotton candy?
Raz.
What's mine? Bubblegum, I think. No, watermelon. Okay. This is really messy. Look at this. This came from the Dollar Tree. That looks like real cotton. Look. Look at that. Cotton. What do you think about that, Mr. Gameroth?
It's like a 5 out of 10 at best.
Really?
That's just bleh.
Try this flavor. I didn't bite off of it. Go ahead.
Looks like insulation.
It's not. Somebody's going to call somebody and it's going to be unlimited chatter. She was feeding that boy insulation.
It's like 7.
Okay. Let's see. We might as well try this one then. Green apple.
Oh, don't worry. I got a lot of Blueberry Graham.
Did you? Where'd you go? Did you hit a
we
vitamin
had to
shop?
go to Avon on Friday night.
Was there a vitamin shop there?
Yeah, explain, mate, how that went. How that constructed Friday night went.
We went to Avon to Vitamin World.
Mm-hmm. He got Glowberry.
And he got Glowberry. And then we went into Meyer. And then we went home. There's napkins there.
That's
It's everywhere. We gotta make sure to clean the floor up now.
maybe we should have bought our sleepers.
Okay, now if we gotta start bringing vacuums around with us.
Give her one of those. There were 3 there.
Oh,
Oh gosh, we are quite the Motley Crew. You know that? Do you like Motley Crue, Max?
nope.
Whatever. Why not?
It's like Swift, Ice Spice, Miley Cyrus, Doja Cat.
They are nothing like any of those people.
They're good.
They're terrible. I can't stand What are we trying now? What do you think? Actually, let's take a drink. Let's have a drink of our stuff. Are we convinced we think this is great?
I feel like it's Korean. Want to know how we can find out if it's good or not?
How?
I have a fancy grape and compare it side by side.
Oh, that's
I have these on cans at home, like the mini, the little 75 ounces.
That's pretty cool.
Did they have one with Pepsi at the Dollar Tree?
I can't remember.
Like that?
I can't remember. I don't think so.
That's just proportional.
Okay, so it's Sunday afternoon. The Gamera family is going to be watching Sunday football. Do you guys watch all day long? Is it always on?
I don't watch all.
Does your dad have Sunday night or Sunday football on all day? No. Okay.
It usually takes me a couple weeks to get into the real groove of watching it. Like, I don't watch the whole game. I can't attention span that one. But I'll watch on and off.
Do you have any particular snacks that you like to eat while you're watching football?
Oreos. Oreos.
You like the Oreos?
Favorite. I love to snitch on those, and we have them at home.
Yeah. Just regular Oreos? Or do you like the mega stuffs? Have you had those yet?
Mega stuff?
Yeah.
Now that's what I call straight sugar.
Yeah, I think so. Those are delicious. Did you know, have you ever seen people eat Oreos with a fork? Have you seen that shenanigan? You take your glass, fill it up with your milk, okay?
Yeah, it has
take a fork.
Yes.
I've done it. Good. Have you tried it?
I want to.
Do it. Do you have Oreos at home?
No.
Okay, I was going to say don't do it tonight because there's more than enough sugar sitting here. I mean, at least we got. You know what, Max? At least you went with zero sugar fans.
I didn't have the regular one.
That's okay. That's not bad.
Haven't got the regular one.
That's all right. These are fine.
Recycling their bottles now, like 100% recycled bottles.
That's nice. That's good. What do you think about that? Let's do this next.
It's helpful.
Pumpkin spice madeleines. They're like a foofy cookie. It's a fancy pants cookie. Grab one. You had to find the right one. Yeah. All of these pumpkin spice things I think are better than the stuff we had last week. Would you not agree? Like overall, I think tastes a little better.
Except the cotton candy and the muffins are very debatable.
Mm-hmm. Okay, never mind. But the actual pumpkin stuff is what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. I think I like these better. Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, we're gonna give that
an easy 8.
Okay, I was like, if you said like a 5 or something, like anytime someone closes their eyes with food, it's usually good. Easy 8, yeah, I'd agree. About an 8.5, really. These are pretty good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What are we going to talk about now? You got any questions? You want to know anything?
No.
What's your favorite class right now at school?
The news.
The news?
Current events. Wasn't that fun today at all. It was not fun.
Yeah.
It was social studies part 2. Oh
yeah,
but except in this part, we didn't do stuff over Hammurabi's code. Yup. You guessed that right. We did Labor Day stuff, so kind of current.
What's wrong with Labor Day stuff?
Nothing.
You learned something?
You want to have one more of these or one more of those? I want another one of them.
I want that.
All right. What are you eating for dinner? Because we're hitting it hard tonight.
Probably healthy things.
Yeah, thank goodness I had.
Fast food is healthy.
Thank goodness I had a veggie sandwich from Jimmy John's and some fresh vegetables today. I'm making breakfast for dinner.
Mm.
What do you eat for breakfast usually at home?
Oh.
What?
It's like a French toast, steak, some waffles, and a bowl of sugar. So pretty much sugar.
You don't just eat sugar. Quit acting like you just eat sugar. Kids, you always gotta try to make us moms look like, oh, yeah, my mom just sits down and gives me this waffle and then gets the bag of sugar. It's like, here, Max. Peachy Mailer says have a bowl of sugar. Okay, what about Stanley?
Why did you have to bring this up?
Well, no. Okay, what is it about the Stanley Cups that you're into? Because I don't know a lot about them. And I'm sure you know everything on the face of the planet.
They're just like.
Is it just, are you into it now? It's just your thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so do they keep the drink super cold? Is that the deal? Do you have any idea?
Virality. Every girl that shops at Target be like.
Do they have a Stanley?
Yes, they're just Target. Target always gets them. You're not that funny.
Then why are you laughing?
You have to open your mouth.
Okay, guys, I have my mouth open.
We're at the library. Oh my gosh. If you get us tossed out of the library, Gamera. And we're representing big time both of our shirts, and you're in the bright yellow, so they're gonna see, hello, I am Max. Oh goodness. We're getting the sugar kookiness.
What if this show was titled The Britiany and Max Show? Let me hold it. That would be different.
For Pete's sakes, they'd be all the way across your, like from shoulder to shoulder if it were my name.
Oh.
You're a hoot. What are you going to be for Halloween this year? Are you trick-or-treating?
I don't know.
You're not too
I
old.
should turn into Evergirl AMC on October 13th.
Oh my gosh. What does that have to do with Halloween? We're talking about trick-or-treating.
Taylor Swift.
I know what it is. You're obsessed.
Very.
You have no idea what you're going to be for Halloween.
I don't know. I always said that last minute.
You're going to wait last minute? What are you thinking? You got to have an idea.
I don't even have an idea.
What do you mean you don't have one? Just dress up as Taylor Swift.
Fearless.
Grab one of each color.
What were you last year?
Sonic.
You were Sonic? Aw, that's wonderful. You could dress up like a creeper.
Yeah.
I don't know about these.
Fly.
No.
I'm trying to not choke to death. That was
not that good. That's like a 4 out of 10 for
Ew, that almost tastes like what I would think cat pee would taste like. That was horrible, man.
It's too sour.
You gotta chew on that for a second. Those are rough.
Close your eyes already.
Oh my gosh, your mom's,
Sajin.
I don't know, must have alien blood. Those are rough. I'm gonna give these to Miss Annette, see if she likes these.
Oh. How's everything base related doing?
Doing good. We had a big conference over there at the lodge today. Well, not a conference, but a group of adults learning about how to help kids and help themselves when they're feeling
Wells
upset.
base going? Because I heard there's like 5 kids there down at Wells.
I'm not sure. I'm kind of out of touch with there's a bunch of kids at Thorntown.
How many did they wind up with?
I don't know. I think on the books like 60. Yeah. Yep. Harning doesn't have very many this year. But some of the other schools, it's crazy. It's the country schools. You guys like out there at Thorntown, I guess you said Wells doesn't, but Perryworth's got a bunch of kids too, where Miss Crystal Adams is.
Mm-hmm.
What should we try next?
Oh, do they have vending machines in the middle school cafeteria? Let's win them. They probably vend like lemonade and just not even.
It's all sugar free.
Yeah, our school same thing.
Yeah, they have to. That's the
sell
law.
Stuff like that.
Do you know that it's the law?
Actually.
Mm-hmm. Yep. There's rules. You know how like when I do the menus and stuff, like when you've sat with me,
yeah,
the schools have to follow stuff even more strictly than that.
How do you have to follow it?
There's guidelines, rules, like we have to have certain amount of this kind of food, we have to offer a certain amount of this kind of food, it can't have this much sugar. You remember how sometimes when I'd get frustrated trying to order because I'm trying to get specific stuff?
Said sold out.
Oh my gosh, let's not even talk about sold out. Sold outs really irritate me. It happened to me on my recent order.
Isn't your order like $1,000 every week?
It's a lot. It's quite a bit. There's a lot of kids to feed, man. Tons of them. What are we eating? Ugh, those were bad. What are we giving those little Sour Patch Babies?
What do we have left? Let's do a popcorn ball.
That's fine. What'd you rate those Sour Patch Kids?
Like
I give them a
4 out
negative.
of 10.
Oh, I give them a -3.
Oh, I was gonna.
What do you think? You like them? Maybe give those to Mailer. She
I
can
was
have
gonna grab
those.
you guys some green prime. I was gonna grab you some prime.
Perfect. Yeah, great. And bring me a bottle of Windex. Did your mom tell you my only condition was that I don't care what the drink is, just not green prime?
Okay.
Now, well, hang on. Holy smokes. We got to get all this cleaned up. I wonder if they got a little push broom. Hey, eat that over the plate. That way it doesn't get over on the floor. What do you think? These are pretty good. I love you, Max. You're the funniest person I know.
You don't have to eat it all.
They're good. I'm just not gonna eat that much. I'm gonna follow this mom.
Mm-hmm. Or doing it.
That's a personal thing.
Mm-hmm. Man, that'd be hard to eat all up. Good job, Dollar Tree. Muy bueno on these. Not so much on the cotton candy.
Let's move over to the cornbread muffins since we've tried those already.
Yep.
I think there was 2.
And then there were 2.
One of them's the sussy baka.
Yeah. So if you guys remember, have you ever tried anything like this, first of all? Seeds,
No.
nuts, anything?
I've had nuts, but not seeds like that. Garbage.
No, I wouldn't say it's garbage. I don't think you'll mind it. Do you want to give this one a go real quick?
I'm gonna say I gotta investigate.
Read it.
Take one out of the package and investigate.
Here.
These are pumpkin seeds.
Yes.
Like ugh, these
Oh, Max. So, I got a question for you. When you get your driver's license, what do you want your first car to be? Mr. Obsessed about cars and gas prices. Sniff it.
Like a Tesla.
You want a Tesla? Oh, okay. Shoot. Dang.
What do they taste like?
Try another one.
But I'm good.
You don't want you?
No, I just want to get that a 0 and a 10.
No. Oh, no. Those are pretty solid. I'd give those a good solid as far as those kind of snacky foods. Mm-hmm. I'd say about a 9. But I like stuff like this. You know what I mean? Like you give Lemon Lime Prime what rating?
A 7.
Yeah, I give it like the rating of toilet water. Quite frankly. I don't even want to call it Windex.
I don't
It's like
think this is a
drinking
joke.
pee.
You want to drink what? Toilet water versus green prime?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't, but touche, Max. Mm-hmm. These are good. I can't believe you don't like this.
Babysitting me.
I don't know. No, babysitting. You're not a baby, and I don't plan on sitting on you. What am I gonna do? Could you imagine? Look at this scenario, Max. Me rocking you to sleep. Could you see?
Yeah, if you're rocking me to sleep, you're
not a baby. No, I will not be rocking you to sleep singing Cardi B. That's not happening. You're off your rocker today. Did you get into too much Prime? You drank too much Glowberry before you came out?
No, I have not even touched the Glowberry today. Except my friend that keeps like asking, "Hey, can I get a Glowberry?" And it's like right after I got on the bus. Like,
And then what did you tell him? Nope.
I said, wait, too late. Sorry. Sorry.
All right, kid. Shall we hit these very last?
We've hit the end. We've barely even talked about football.
Okay, well, go ahead. What do you want to tell me?
That's fine. That's okay.
Well, what do you want to talk about with football?
I don't care.
Who's gonna win tonight?
Who's playing, first of all?
Lions and Chiefs. The Chiefs.
On what channel?
NBC. They're
Okay.
getting used to the 4 p.m. hour.
Yeah.
They do 4 p.m. news hour.
Okay, so you said it's who and the who?
Lions and the Chiefs.
Who owned the Chiefs? That's from another movie called Slapshot. You're way too young for that. Get in there, my man.
These are strong.
Yeah.
only good though.
Mm-hmm. Those slap pretty good for a little donut. They're not quite the apple cake donuts of last week.
I got house installation.
I say we need to bring those out another time. Those apple donuts. These are pretty good. What do you give these?
Walmart.
What do you give them? Not where do you get?
I give them a 9.
I'd say a 9 too. All right, Max. What do we want to finish up with? Anything important we need to tell people?
I do.
Who do you think's going to win between the two playing tonight?
Probably the Chiefs. If I was to IG,
Why is that? Why do you think they're going to win? Explain your reasoning. How do you
they're
know?
unstoppable.
In what way?
They're just good.
What was their record last year?
Like 13-4.
Are you is that who Mahomes plays for? Are you?
What about Lions? What was their record?
9-8, yeah.
Who's their quarterbacks for those two teams? Do you know?
One of them is obvious, Patrick Mahomes. Duh.
Wonderful. What about the other
The
one?
Lions are Jared Goff, I think.
I'll have to. If anyone knows, is your dad watching? John, do you know who that quarterback is? Please weigh in. I'll check with Gary when he gets home. Okay, I do have one question, and then we will wrap it up. When does the next Flavor of Prime drop? Do you have any idea?
They literally announced this out of nowhere.
Oh,
The past
okay.
few times it's been leaked by the internet, but
Right.
like they usually they say, "Hey guys, we're dropping a new flavor."
Well, that's pretty cool. All right, do you have anything you want to talk about before we leave?
No.
Okay, well, you're going to say bye or you're just going to play with your bottle?
I'm gonna say bye guys,
Okay,
bye.
everybody, have a good night. We will see you next week. Peace.
Enjoy your Kia Soul.